Hi Aquarius, happy birthday and welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your mid-February 2023 love reading. Thanks to those of you who like, viewed, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all of that. And for those of you new to the channel, as far as what we have in front of us, it's what I call the bridging the gap spread. And the way it works is look at the past, present, and future energies between you and your main love interest. Once we get through all that, we'll pull some oracle cards as well for some additional insight, and that's the bridging the gap dynamic comes into play. And as far as the decks being used, on the left side we have the Lover's Path Tarot, on the right side we have the Romantic Tarot, and also keep in mind it's a general reading. So I'm going to be referring to the cards on the left as your energy and the cards on the right as the other person's. If you feel like it's the way around in your personal situation, then definitely trust that. Alright, so with all out of the way, we'll get started. Past energy on your side, we have the Seven of Cups. So I can see this playing out a couple of different ways. Could just be saying that you might have actually found yourself thinking about this person quite often, but I feel like for whatever reason you actually didn't want to be thinking about them. So it almost could have come across as more of an annoyance to you than anything. Possibly because you had a lot on your plate. Maybe you had a lot going on with your career, for example. So you just might have felt like having a love type of situation intruding in that was just more of a distraction than anything. But yeah, looks like you definitely had this person on your mind quite a bit, but there looked like there was a little bit of resistance to that as well. All right, past energy on their side. We have the Lovers. So this is the major arcana card for Gemini. So that's your fifth house of romance as well. So yeah, definitely looks like this person definitely had strong feelings for you for sure, and definitely saw the potential to go the distance with this connection. All right, present energy on your side, we have Fortune. So yeah, to me, this is another indicator similar to how we see. It looks like that person's not physically in the room with that person. It looks like the same dynamic there, right? This looks more like a spiritual type thing. So for some of you might find that you are getting even more signs and synchronicities pointing you to this person, whether it be, hear a song on the radio or just things maybe in your dreams that you might see that just are pointing you toward this person's direction, and it looks like maybe there's a little less resistance on your part to it now, but again, I feel like you're still a little bit hesitant to really put your energy toward the connection with them at this time. All right, interestingly enough, present energy on their side, we also have Fortune, so we have Fortune energy here too. And yeah, I feel like this is saying that again, I feel like they really do see potential for this connection to go to distance, right? I feel like they really seem to have a bit more of a romantic energy to them though, whereas it looks like you're a little bit more resistant to that at this time. But yeah, definitely looks like they see that potential for sure, and it seems to be growing on their end. All right, future energy on your side, we have the Six of Arrows. So this is actually an Aquarius energy here, so it could just be saying that you might be releasing some of the resistance to it, right? I feel like you're not fully there yet though, because if we even look at her facial expression, she doesn't look like she's all too thrilled necessarily, right? But usually the Six of Arrows energy does point to returning to a state of peace and quiet. So if this is someone, maybe if you had a falling out with them, for example, I feel like if that was why the resistance was at play, I feel like this is you being at least more open to coming back around and opening communication with this person. But for others, this is just saying that this was just something you've been going through in general, right? Where it was saying there might have been a resistance to love. So even if it's not directly related to this person, it could just be saying that you're slowly starting to open up to the idea a little bit more in the future. All right, and future energy on their side, we have the Two of Cups and the Sun. So yeah, three major arcana cards on this person's side, so it definitely seems like they really view this as an important connection to them. And interestingly enough, with this Two of Cups energy, just given the artwork there, how we see they have the mask on, right? I feel like this is saying that for some of you, they might even try to, let's say, maybe they'll send you something anonymous for Valentine's Day, to try to express their feelings to you, but maybe feeling your resistance to that kind of stuff, right? So I feel like they might send you something anonymously or possibly send you messages online anonymously, something along those lines, but I feel like their overall goal is to really try to get closer to you within the connection. All right, bottom of the deck on your side, we have the Four of Arrows. So yeah, again, an energy pointing to a healing process going on your side. So that could have been why there was resistance there. Like I said, for some of you, this could be directly related to this person. But for you, it could just be something else you had going on. And bottom of the deck on their side, we have the Queen of Wands. So Aries energy here, and it could just be saying that they might find themselves growing a little impatient, right? So again, like I said, it looks like they've definitely been in it to win it as far as from the beginning here, whereas you show a little bit more resistance. So it could just be one of those things where maybe they're trying to be patient with you a little bit, right? If they understand that, maybe you just had other things going on, but at the same time, it feels like they're just ready to go. So I feel like there's that mixture there where they're trying to be respectful and move at a slower pace, but it looks like they really just kind of want to jump in. All right, so moving on to your Oracle cards next, we'll see what we get from Aqua Moonlight deck here. I did pre-shuffle this deck before we started recording, and what I'm going to be looking for is unspoken messages from you to them and then from them to you. Initially looking for jumpers, but if I shuffle for a while without anything coming up, I'll actually just put the deck down and I'll pull cards that way. Oh, I actually got 2 cards. So that's for your side, and next we'll see what we get from them to you. Alright, something's coming up, so what I'll do is just put the deck down and just give me a few seconds to tune in and we'll just pull a card. Alright, we'll take this one. Let me get this out of the way. And we'll take a look at the 2 cards that came up on your side first. Alright, so we have Ego. There we go. It says it's easier to block everything out right now. I'd rather ignore my emotions. Now, to be fair, 100% that's what the artwork looks like here with the 7 of Cups, right? And like I said, it looks like the resistance is starting to decrease as time goes on. But for sure, I could see this matching very well with that 7 of Cups energy. And we have Rendezvous. I want to see you. So I would see that as being more toward the future energy, not right now, right? Or rather, given that this represents the past, it looks like a gradual decrease in your resistance. But yeah, it looks like I could definitely see where these two connect in that regard, where this is more of the past and moving toward the future. Okay, yeah, we do see more of an openness to that. And on their side, we have Risk. There we go. It says, I'm ready to take a leap of faith and risk it all for you. So yeah, I mean, like I said, it definitely seems like from the beginning, this person seemed to be ready to go. And then this makes me think of that 2 of Cups energy where I said, they might, if they do sense your resistance, they might find some other way to try to get through to you. Like I said, whether it be sending you some anonymous gift on Valentine's Day or just finding a way to reach out to you to social media, something along those lines. But that's what I see with that. All right. And lastly, we'll pull a card from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, and same situation as far as I pre-shuffle this one as well, but here we're just looking for a single card to wrap the reading up with. Oh, got one there. Okay, so let's see what you got. Okay, we have Not For You. And it won't focus. There we go. And there's the artwork, and the number is 6. So interesting 6. We also see 6 in the Lover's card, but we'll see what the message itself has to say. Okay, the relationship message says, some relationships carry an innate seed of failure in them that is obvious from the beginning, but the red flags escape your observation or you refuse to acknowledge them. When a relationship is not meant to be, it's not possible to make it be. Rejection is a sign that you're being protected by the divine. If you are the one who must reject another, remember that you do so for both your sakes. Remember, for every pot there is a lid. This one may not be the best fit. So, interesting message there. I do have to say that would resonate more for the cards on the right because, like I said, it looks like this person is fully in it, whereas this person seems to be pretty resistant. So obviously, I'm going to assume that for all of you, that won't be the case. That this wouldn't work out. But yeah, I would say for sure if you are feeling resistance from the connection, for those of you resonating more with this side, at the very least, I could just be saying give it a little space, right? Because like I said, it looks like there's a resistance on this side for sure. But for you, like I said, it definitely looks like there is potential for this to work out. But yeah, it looks like there's definitely some weird energy and resistance, at least up until the present time, and that'll ease with time. So it could just be a timing thing as well. So hopefully that resonated with you guys. I'll wrap up there. Once again, happy birthday, and I'll see you guys next month. All right, bye.